Hi. How you doing? Great to see you, everybody. Hi. Thank you for coming. Hi. So, here I is. I know it's been a while, but yeah. I haven't had any content for a long time. I still don't. Honestly. Oh, hi, Princess Cupcake. How you doing? It's pretty warm in here tonight. Anyway, thanks for coming in, Bunny Bunny. I didn't know that was a thing. I just found out that moderation activity can be shown in the chat. I didn't know that. No clue. Anyway, thank you for everybody for coming in. I see there's like 3 people watching. Awesome. There's only one thumb up, and that's fine. Thumbs up is not important. Not to the streamer. It's important to viewers like you. That's the only people that it's important to. It's never important to the streamer or to the person, the content provider or whatever. It's not. It means nothing. Little Miss, what's up? How you doing? A miniature horse. What did you call your last boyfriend? Da-dum. Anyway. Good to see you. I haven't seen anybody in a while because I just haven't been streaming, obviously. But honestly, there's nothing to stream about. There's nothing to report. Four new bebas. Wow. The Phillies have been busy. But that's the life cycle. See, that's the thing about animal. That's one of the big differences between animals and humans. Animals want to be around their children. They want to be around their offspring. They want to raise them. They're driven to do it. I mean, it's crazy instinctive to them, but not humans. Not entirely. Not everybody, at least. Yes, Crystal is very excited about all of her plants. Yeah. Some animals reject their kids. I understand that, but it seems to be humans that do it more than animals do. Normally when the animals would raise their kids, they do. But humans, not always. It's weird. Crystal has cucumbers growing. She's hoping that her tomatoes will grow. Hey Cassandra, how you doing from Alba Crazy? I knew I should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque. Well, yeah, that too. Well, it depends on the country you live in. I mean, humans here are obligated to go through the whole to adulthood thing. Uh, and we consider adulthood to be 18. Rigid concept. Well, they had to make a law about it, I guess, and that's what they chose. It was 18. Fine, whatever. But other countries, they pick their own laws, the ways they want to do things. You know. Hell yeah, Cassandra. Well, I mean, like we have the Sweet 16 party for girls. And the Spanish people have what's called I think it's I don't know if it's just Mexicans, but they have something called a quinceañera, which is their celebration of womanhood or progressing out of childhood at least when they're 15. They have that celebration. So, um, well, whatever. It's like the Jews have bar mitzvahs and bat mitzvahs and stuff like that, and that's like a coming of age kind of type thing. I think it's like 13 ish. I don't know. I'm not Jewish, but yeah, the legality of it. Got to go by the laws of the country, I guess. Well, yeah. There's that. My my grandmother grew up in Pennsylvania Dutch area. She wasn't Amish though. She wasn't raised Amish, but a lot of the locals are very stern Christians, stuff like that. And she got married when she was 17, which is it's not unheard of, and it's a little. A lot of people think that's a little young or whatever. They think it's naughty. Get out of here. No, it just depends on the family and how people want to mix it up. Well, even if you marry them off young. Oh shit! Oh shit! No way! How long ago was that? How old were you? Like 14? I don't know. But oh jeepers! I have a message. No, what is that then? There's something. Oh, it's a warning from Google that there's severe thunderstorm for Hartford, Connecticut, Tolland, Connecticut, Hampton, Mass. Okay. Oh, you were 17. Okay. Yeah. So it's currently 76 degrees here in jolly old freaking Stafford Springs, Connecticut. But they've been having rain warnings for like the last like 2 or 3 days or whatever for today. And it was supposed to start at 1 p.m. Not a drop in sight. It was kind of humid a little bit, but no, nothing terrible. Oh wow. 79. San Diego, I hear that place is wonderful. Well, certain parts of it are like it can be wonderful. I don't know. I don't know. I hear a lot of California is like a like it fell off, you know. But whatever. I've never been to California, so I bet it is. I bet it is. I hear that some places in California are like real nice, and then other places are like, you know, rainy, shitty, or just dry as a bone and too hot or whatever. But it's a huge state. It's like this motherfucking like enormous fucking state. It like takes up most of the fucking West Coast. Unless you consider Alaska to be part of the West Coast. I don't. I love you so bad, Megan Fox. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I haven't seen you streaming or putting up any videos lately. Not for a while. Well, neither have I either. Oh, you ain't so bad yourself. Too busy. Busy doing what? Huh? Busy doing what? Megan Fox. You're moving yard? What? Why would YouTube remove all your videos there, Lil Miss? What are you, naked? Is your OnlyFans like bringing you $100,000 a year or more? You're fixing a barn. You're moving yard. What does that mean, moving yard? I mean, are you moving out? Are you moving somewhere else? I mean, what's going on? Oh. Hey, Mud Digger. How you doing? Been all right. Been all right. Been all right. Oh, they got their pants. They got their knickers in a twist, do they? Oh, Corey Crocky. I wonder what that smells like. Drop your legs and drop your drawers. Yeah. But yeah, it's a bit balmy in here. No, I'm not saying that. Like to be, like imitating an English person. No, it's rather balmy in here. It's pretty warm. Oh yeah, 1800s, huh? This house that I live, well, it's a duplex that also has a basement apartment. I live in the basement apartment, and I tell you what, this place was built in 1900. I'm pretty sure this whole street was built in 1900. Just saying. Yeah, fuck YouTube anyway. Oh, I know. Virginia's a very humid place. Working Blue, what's up? How you doing? Mwah. Good to see you. Fuck yeah. I'm glad to see anybody. Yeah, I belch profusely from time to time. Anyway, I would show you all the stuff that's going on in the yard, but it's kind of dark out now, so. And I don't really have an adequate light. I guess I could use my freaking my spotlight on my phone, my flashlight, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I'll show you guys another time. Mostly Mopar IH. What is going on, buddy? How you doing, sexy? Yeah, I used to fix lighters. All the ones I got are fixed. Well, for the most part. There's one that I can't fix. There's a part missing. So it's kind of broken, kind of, yeah, it works. It's just, Well, here's the thing. We have done a shitload of work in this fucking yard, like a ton. Raking, just fucking wow, raking at the beginning of the season. Pulling out roots and weeds and fucking just vines, roots, weeds, vines. You ever hear of something called mugwort? Well, our gardens were infested with the stuff. It was growing crazy. And it's got a thick ass root. It's thicker than my freaking pinky. Yeah, it's a super thick ass fucking root that between all the fucking plants. It's nuts. Anyway. Oh, I know. Yeah, we dug as much of the vines as we could. There's a point of diminishing returns, so I pulled out a root today, a vine root today. There's thick boy. Yeah. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy in a fucking garden. Yeah. Yeah, we don't have chickens. If this was my property, then yeah, I would have chickens. Nasturtiums, I think they're pink. Aren't those the pink ones?
No, they're like
multicolored
orange.
Or no, orange. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember what was on the packet. But yeah. Yeah, see, I thought they were a variety of colors. Yeah. They taste like horseradish, huh? Weird. Hmm. We have an edible plant. It's called mugwort. It grows everywhere around here. It's a fucking weed. It's a plant that people used to eat a lot, like a long time ago. And they even brought it from Europe. It's an invasive plant, and fucking it grows like crazy. And it'll grow like fucking anywhere from like 4 to 6 feet tall. I've seen it. If anybody doubts it, let it grow in your yard. Don't do nothing to it. Just let it grow. It'll grow fucking taller than you. It's nuts. I know what you meant. I know what you meant, Nikki. It's fine. Yeah, it's kind of a pain in the ass, but yeah, it's rewarding work for what it is. I mean, I don't do any of the planting. Me personally, no. Well, I did plant one thing. Um, I helped Crystal replant, like transplant, a big hosta plant, and then well, it was like a smaller one, I guess. And then I planted a cucumber seed just to fuck around. Oh, and I planted a little clipping. I found a piece of a cactus that was growing in somebody's yard. It fell off their wall and it was like sitting on the sidewalk. So I brought it home for Crystal and I gave it to her. I'm like, "You gonna plant that?" And she's like, "Yeah." And she didn't plant it right away. So I'm just like, "Fine. I'll plant it." So I planted it. But I don't plant a lot. I don't like planting things because there's a million schools on how to plant things, and I'm just like, I don't want to argue. So I let others plant things. What you call it? Blah, 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 blah. I'm more of the freaking rip things out of the ground kind of guy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, it doesn't hurt to experiment. I mean, plus it's like nuclear experiments. Some of those, and freaking, my goodness. Well, yeah, yeah. I mean, it depends on the flowers. If you have cacti that flower from time to time, cool. Like, I don't know if you know about this plant called the Christmas cactus. That thing gets these freaking wild, freaking like fuchsia colored flowers on it. It's crazy. Anyway, and it gets a ton of them. But depending on how big your Christmas cactus is, it could get a ton of these fucking fuchsia colored flowers on it, and it's gorgeous. It's very pretty, but it's like, and it takes very little effort to grow Christmas cactus. I promise you, it grows. It's around here. It's just a house plant, but it can get out of control. I've grown Christmas cactuses that got out of control very quickly. And then other people are just like, "I have a Christmas cactus. Do you want a piece?" And I'm like, "Yeah, okay, fine." And yeah, a couple of times I had Christmas cactuses everywhere in my fucking place, and I'm just like, and I started giving them away. I had to move out of that apartment anyway. I've had several, more than several over the years, so I give them away. Sometimes I keep them. Sometimes I just give them away or whatever. I remember one of them, I thought it was dead. I threw it in the trash and it started growing out of the trash. It liked my trash can better than it liked my apartment. I don't know. And it wasn't even particularly warm outside. Yes, everybody drop your links, please. Link to your channel, your latest video, your GoFundMe, your Kickstarter, your fucking PayPal, your fucking merch links, any streams that you want us to fucking look at, any fucking sites that you'd like to share, any fucking threads that you think we should fucking read, you know, anything at all, any kind of fucking, you know, topics that you think we should fucking look up, you know, drop the links to those things in the chat right now, and don't ask, just drop your links. I don't care what the fuck they are. It doesn't really matter. If you want to share something, share it. All of you have a fucking wrench. You can drop any fucking links you want. That's why you have a wrench. So you don't have to ask me to drop links. Just go ahead and do it. Like, oh, I saw these wonderful, cute little shoes. Drop a link. I don't care. Josie Candles, what's up, girl? Mwah. Good to see you. Good to see you, Josie. Good to see everybody. I love all you people. I love you all. You're all fucking great. You're gonna do foot stuff on the OnlyFans? Yeah. Oh man. Well, you know. Does anybody remember those clocks? No, it's not too soon. They're like, I don't know, like 5 feet wide. They're these huge fucking clocks, and it's just like made out of wire, and they paint them black. And it's got all the numbers and everything, and the fucking hands are like crazy long. And do you remember these fucking things? Remember those huge ass clocks? I've always wanted one of those, and I found one in a fucking in a Goodwill store last year, and I don't know if they still have it. And it's a town that's like way like, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 towns away. Even on the highway, even like taking the highway with your foot to the rug, you might get there in like 45 minutes. But I mean, $40, something like that. I don't know. I can look it up right now. Yeah. Okay. My estimate was a little off. It would take 35 minutes to get there. But that would be a hell of an Uber ride. Right as I put it down, somebody fucking messages me. Why? I was looking up an address, honestly. How long it was going to take me to get somewhere. Hi, Rhonda. I know I love clocks. I have 3 in my apartment. I have that one there. I got that from Dollar General. It's all right. I have one on the other side of that wall, like right behind that one. And then I have one. It's up on Crystal's shelf thing that she has in the room. It's one of those spinny, like pendulum clocks. Yeah. I know, Megan. It's not difficult to end up with dozens of clocks. I had an apartment back in. I had an apartment from 08 to no, it was 07 to 2013, and I had 2 clocks on every wall in the main room of my apartment. And I had clocks in my bedroom as well. I had a ton of them. Yeah. Hey, look, squirrel. What are you doing? So yeah, I know. Gets out of control sometimes. Well, I mean, there's a nice little grandfather clock in the thrift store in the center of town here, and they won't sell it. It's not for sale. So I'm like, why? There was a clock there that was really, really fucking nice, and it was wood. It wasn't a grandfather clock or anything, but it was a nice. It wasn't a mantle clock, but it was a nice clock. And I wanted to get it, and I went there a couple days ago, and it was gone. It was only $10. I probably could have got it for half price, but it was already gone. Well, I tell you, at that same Goodwill store, there was a nice wood clock, like one of those regulator ones. There's one of those clocks that looks like it belongs in a classroom, one of them type. And then there was another one that was had a very it was round, but it had like angular, corners on it. It was so nice. It was shiny. I loved it. And it was like the size of a manhole cover. It was great. Like, who doesn't love those clocks? Oh, wait. Anybody born after 1980? Anybody born after 1980, a lot of the time they don't have clocks like this. You know, the round clocks with the the hands. They just have digital clocks like this. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but I know a lot of people that can't tell time on that clock. I don't know. I also had lots and lots of watches growing up. They were really, really fucking cheap. They were, I mean, sometimes you could find them in a gumball machine. I'm not kidding. I went to one gumball machine. I think I've told this story before on my channel. But anyway, I went to the department store, like Ames or Zare or something, Bradley's maybe. It might have been Kmart even. And I saw this watch in one of the plastic containers inside one of those, you know. I don't know if you guys just heard that, but there's a really loud roll of thunder out there. Here's your noodle. What's up? Anyway, so I saw that fucking little plastic container in the fucking, it's not a gumball machine, but it's one of those things you put the quarter in and then you get your prize. Well, one of the prizes in one of them containers was a watch with a stretchy band, one of the old stainless steel ones. And there was like, I went to this other department store and I looked at their freaking watches that they have in the nice little boxes and stuff like that. One of their watches was like 10 or 15 bucks. Now, this is 1987, 1988, maybe. Okay, give me a break. So it's like 30, almost 40, 30 something, almost 40 freaking years ago. Give me a break. And I was a kid. I was just a little puke. And so I'm looking at it in the case, and I'm like, hey, it was the same fucking watch. And I'm like, what? So I go back to that freaking that store where I saw the freaking watch that was inside the machine, and I freaking I got all the prizes out of it until I got that watch. I spent like $5 worth of quarters to get that fucking thing. Something like $4 or $5, something like that. I don't remember how much exactly, but I bought a bunch of things out of that machine, and I finally get the watch, and I'm like, sweet, I have it. And people were just like, you're just wasting your money, kid. Bah. So I slide that watch on my wrist, and I'm like, nice. I got a $15 watch for $5. I go back to that freaking Bradley's or Kmart or whatever other store that had it in the box, and I'm just like, huh. And I go like this, and I'm like, I'm showing the person at the freaking counter, and they're like, I don't think we have that one. I'm like, oh, you have it. I went over to the shelf where it was, and I brought it back, and I'm like, this is the identical watch. Oh no, that's probably just a knockoff. No. And I handed it to him. I'm like, check it out. And he takes the watch out of the box. And he looks at mine. He looks at the other. He looks at the freaking one other box. He's like, they are the same. You say you got this out of a gumball machine? I'm like, yep. Yep, I sure did. Motherfucking Zare. Yeah. Well, anyway, That watch is long gone. I believe I traded for something for that watch, or I might have just lost it or something. I don't know. I might have sold it. I don't remember. Fucking love you. I hope you're doing good. Use your noodle. Hell yeah, buddy. No, it wasn't the grabby thingy. And yes, the thunder is pretty good right now. It's pretty good. So yeah, I love. Just saw the lightning flash outside. Okay, it was 13 seconds. So it's supposedly a quarter mile for every second. So yeah, it's like 6 miles away. No, 4. Sorry. 3. It's only a few miles away. 8 days a week. I love you. Eight days a week. Yeah. Good song. Oh, if you like the Beatles, that is. Ralph Morick. Holy shit. How you doing? I got some good people coming in tonight. Hell yeah. I love all you guys. You guys are so cool. Gotta go. Look at my eyelids for a bit, Captain. Cutting the grass has that effect. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, whatever. Oh, good night, mostly. Ciao. Yeah, I don't get to cut the grass here, but I get to do a lot of other stuff. The lady of the house, my landlord, her name is Shirley. One of them. Her husband Don. They own the place, but they're decent people, and Shirley doesn't want me to mow the lawn because she thinks it's a liability. So she doesn't want me to sue her if I cut my toe off. I told her I wear steel toe boots. I don't care. Yeah, they're decent people. They are. No doubt. No doubt. But yeah. Plus I'm not really in great shape. I mean, I didn't know how out of shape I was until I tried to do stuff, and I'm like, wow, I really can't do that anymore. Or not as well. Just like, wow, crazy. Yeah, they love Crystal. But yeah, so one day the man of the house, his name is Don, he was out there with his lawnmower and he was cutting it. And he's doing a couple of lines and then he's like, taking a break, sitting down and stuff, and he's not doing too good. So yeah. I went out there and I told him, yeah, I'll take over. He's just like, oh no, we'll trade up. We'll trade off. You do a little, I'll do a little. And I'm like, yeah, right. No, he was all done. He was all done. He can't do it anymore. I mean, he tries. He doesn't like to sit down. He doesn't like to friggin' stay put. He doesn't like to be told no. Obviously, he's 79 years old. No, he's his own man. No, he's gonna do whatever the hell he wants. That's for sure. But I did. I did the rest of the yard. That part of the yard. And I'm not gonna say it was easy because a lot of our yard is a slope. I'm not even gonna fucking like paint that one any other color a lot of the yard that we have here is a slope. Yeah. So it's a pain in the ass to mow it to begin with. And then I'm not in a very good shape. A lot of the time, I don't walk with a cane all the time, but I do a lot of the time. And no, mowing the grass is probably out of my range too, for now. Unless I do it a lot, and then I might build up the strength again or something like that. But man, building up strength from how out of shape I am right now, it's tough. Like, and I've been building up strength since last year, like just whooping my own ass, like getting out in the yard, and I trimmed a freaking hedgerow last year, and it almost killed me. It was tangled real bad. It still is. And for the amount of hackery that I committed, the absolute butchery that I did to that fucking bush, it came back. And now it looks like a solid fucking leafy green bush again. It looks great compared to what it was. Just and it had like all fucking like coming out of the top of it, all these shoots, and it just looked terrible. I'm like, oh God, because Shirley says, "Can you go and trim that bush? That line of bushes there, it looks terrible. I just want you to give it a haircut." I'm like, a haircut, huh? And she's like, yeah, just give it just a little off the top. And she kept doing this, and I did it back to her a couple of times. She's so awesome. She's such a cool person. But I'm like, yeah, I'll go trim the hedge. Sure. So I go out there, and at first she wants Crystal to do it, and I'm like, okay, I'll help her if she needs it. And Shirley's like, I don't think she'll need help. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna go look at it then. I take one look at that bush, and I'm like, a year. A year. It would take Crystal a year to do. It's like it's at least 40 fucking foot hedge. Okay. 40 feet long, at least. Gotta be probably like 50 feet. Okay. No shit. And it's yellow. Okay. It's all yellow. And I went out there, and that thing kicked my ass. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever worked on a overgrown, tangled bush that just refuses. But if you don't have to, don't. Just don't. Kevger says, go find something else to do. Honestly. All right. I didn't have an electric trimmer or anything like that. So I had a small coping saw, probably about the blade on it was probably like that long. Okay. And it had a handle, and it's just a small coping saw. That's fine. I had some hand trimmers and a hacksaw. And I got it done. Crystal did a lot of the work. I'm not going to say that she didn't do anything. Oh, no. She was instrumental. Definitely appreciated Crystal's help on that fucking big fucking cantankerous fucking hedgerow for sure, dude. Fucking holy crap. The thing was just out of control. Absolutely out of control. Milkweeds. Oh yeah, we have a ton of milkweed. It's yeah. We pulled out more than half of it already. Yeah, we did. We pulled out more than half of the fucking milkweed, and it's still like, I don't know if you know this about milkweed, but it's got roots that go under the ground and fucking like here's the main stalk, right? It'll like the roots will come out, but some of the roots will fucking go like, and then come up somewhere else as another plant. And then it'll do it in a different direction. And that this one that's already fucking like come up through the dirt, it'll do that too. There's a ton of plants that do that. I know. Mugwort does it. Lilac does it. Staghorn does that. Anti-Ajax, what's up? Ha 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 ha. Anyway, yeah. A Bic razor will take care of all them bushes. Okay, fine. Gillette. You want the expensive ones? We can get the Gillettes. Come on now. So anyway, yeah, fucking. I pulled out tons of weeds. I pulled out tons of roots. I fucking trimmed hedges, and I fucking I've done a ton of fucking work in this yard, and a lot. And it doesn't look amazing. No, it doesn't. But it looks more presentable. It looks better than it did. You know, we got up a lot of the leaves out of the corners and stuff like that. We fucking, you know, we're doing what we can. We're doing what we can. It's not easy. I tell you that. It's not. It's not a super huge yard or anything, but there's a lot of nooks and crannies. Yeah, I don't know where that snippy bastard is. At one point, I might have felt like Edward Scissorhands, but I'm not a pariah. I would have to know people around here to be a pariah, or at least somebody that's in the know. You know, I don't know. No, I know a couple of people around here, but not many. No, I keep to myself. I don't really go anywhere. I really don't even go to many stores. I mean, honestly, because I don't really have a lot of money. So, if that snippy bastard wants to freaking trim my freaking hedges, I give him $20. I used to go around a neighborhood with a rake on my shoulder. Doop doop doo. Freaking see somebody freaking, you know, struggling like a fucker to try to fucking even mow their lawn or whatever. And I'm just like, still lawn mowing season, hey? But no, all the leaves are falling off the fucking trees and people are still mowing their lawns and shit. And I'm like, you know, give me $10 and I'll mow your front lawn and I'll rake your front lawn. Like, no, you rake the whole thing. And I'm like, yeah, you want me to rake that huge ass backyard that's got like 20 trees? Yeah, $40. Yes, a pariah is a toothy bastard. That is correct. Yes, you are absolutely 100% correct. Yes, that's what that is. Mm-hmm. So anyway, yeah, fucking. I used to walk around the neighborhood with a rake on my fucking shoulder and rake leaves and get some bucks here and there. I'd push a mower around in the summertime, or the spring and the summer, and I'd fucking once in a while I even had a weed whacker, and I'd be pushing a mower with one hand, and I have the weed whacker over my shoulder with the other, and freaking a one man fucking landscaping team, you know, and I'd mow. And then yep. And then I'd whack the weeds. Yep. There's the thunder again. That's a good one. Yeah, lots of thunder tonight. It's not even raining. Hang on a second. Is it even freaking raining? Watch the sky open up right as I'm looking outside. No, it's already wet. All right. It can't be that bad. Oh no. It's just it must have just started. There. Take a look. I know there's some friggin' crazy yellow flowers right there, but if you look at the street, it's black. So whatever. It's wet. It's just not crazy wet like I thought it would be. And I don't hear the rain slapping on the sidewalk out there. There's a blocked gutter. There's a gutter that has a blockage on the top of the like way up, and on the edge of the roof, and the water doesn't get into the downspout. It's dry as a bone in there, and I can't get up there because I don't have a fucking ladder. That, and I probably shouldn't go up on a ladder because I'm. Have you noticed how my neck doesn't move? My head doesn't move unless I go like this with my upper body. Yeah, well, or if I say yes, this is how I say yes. I just have to shake my upper body like this. Or no. I just twist at the waist to be like, no. So, yeah, I probably shouldn't go up on a fucking ladder. I'm just saying. Plus, my back isn't very bendy either. Like a little bit, but no, I have issues there. So, yeah. 5 people watching, 7 thumbs up. Awesome. Cool. Thank you for coming in, everybody. Please feel free to drop any links that you would like to share with us. It doesn't matter what they are. I don't care. And don't ask. Don't ask me. Just drop your links. Anytime you'd like, you can drop them repeatedly throughout the freaking stream. It's up to you. Your GoFundMe, your Kickstarter, your freaking channel link, your latest video link, an old video that you'd like people to fucking watch again. I don't really care. It doesn't matter. You don't even have to give me a thumbs up if you don't want to. Come on. This is Captain Jerk.
Yeah.
Who has 2 thumbs and doesn't give a fuck about thumbs up? This guy. No, I don't. Do eat. Yes, Kristen. No, we lost 2. We got 3 viewing now. Rats. That's okay. At least there's somebody there. Okay. So yeah, we are on the first hour still, but halfway through the last minute of the first hour, and 4, sweet. Yeah, we're gonna go about another 10 minutes probably. Yeah. See if anybody else wants to freaking drop a line, say what's up. Oh, 5 again. Nice. But like I said, I'm just glad to see anybody. It's wonderful to have everybody and everybody here. So I appreciate everybody. I don't get many anymore, but I even appreciate the trolls. Oh, I sure do. I sure appreciate the trolls. I don't like them, but I appreciate that they're coming and that they feel I'm important enough to harass. You know, they feel I'm important enough to harass. That's good enough for me. Whatever. Okay. So yeah, we're still here in jolly old Stafford Springs. We're still, we're still in the same tiny little apartment. We went from one tiny little apartment to a smaller apartment. Huh. We pay the same amount too. We do. We pay the same fucking amount. Our electric bill's a little cheaper. And our heat is way more expensive because it's oil heat. It's home heating oil instead of electric. So yeah, our heating costs have gone up considerably. Yep. Our electric is down, and I'm looking for an air conditioner, so just saying. I know that nobody is going to freaking ship me an air conditioner or, be like, well, yeah, Captain Jerk, I'll buy an air conditioner. Here you go. But no, nobody's going to do that. But I have to get one because this place is going to get balls hot in the freaking summertime. It's at least going to get freaking humid like a sauna. It's going to get like a sauna in here, and I'm going to have to fucking be like, yeah, we need AC now. It's like a little miss out in freaking Southern California there. Air conditioning is necessary. 100%. I know that. I know lots of people that live in California, and they all have AC. They all have good AC, too. So, everybody, how's the weather where you are? I shared how the weather is here. It just started raining, and it's been thundering. So, what's the weather like where you are? Is it raining and storming? Is it dry as bone like it is for Little Miss? Or is it snowing? Okay, Anti-Atchak. That's my girlfriend, bro. Anyway. Later, Atchak. We'll see you, buddy. Thank you for coming in. But yeah. I really don't have a lot to freaking say anymore. Because my whole life lately has been working in the yard. Pretty much. I know you're playing, but I can play too. All right. Have a good night, buddy. So, without further ado, I am going to freaking ask everybody to freaking drop their links one more time. And I'm also going to ask you to freaking help control the pet population by having your pet spayed or neutered. And always tip your chirpers because they treat you right. They take care of you, and you'll be back the next night, and the next night, and the next night, and the next night, and the next night. By the end of the week, you fucking turn your pockets up, and you're like, why am I broke? I want to make two pussies. Really? Anyway, go read a fucking book. Go eat a lobster. Eat it off of somebody's fucking back. All right. Go do something decadent. Go do something fancy. Go do something wild and crazy that doesn't hurt you or others. Okay. Go do something interesting. Enrich yourself. Fulfill yourself. Fucking like If you've always wanted to fucking travel, go travel. Go see the sights. Go see Yellowstone Park or fucking the Grand Canyon. The world's biggest ditch. No, seriously though. Fucking do something impulsive. Do something fucking incredible and stupendous. Amaze yourself at how freaking cool your freaking your ingenuity is, you know. Inspire others to do the same. Inspire people to be awesome, and they probably will be. I've been trying to do that for a long time. But I also want to freaking tell everybody, whatever you do, be careful. Poke your head up and look around and freaking make sure that you're not freaking doing anything stupid. Anyway, be excellent to each other. Party on, dude. And go mend a fence. Go patch a fucking hole in your roof. Go freaking fill a ditch in your backyard so nobody twists their ankle in it. Huh? All right. Good night, everybody. Captain Jerk loves you. Jerk out. Oh. Hang on. I need a mouse. And I unplugged it earlier. Later, Ralph. Later, everybody. Jerk out. Jerk off.